Part one of Voted Naruto was a jonnin. I'm sorry I haven't posted a couple of days. My family member passed away. Uh, so yeah. I know that's not an excuse, but without further ado, let's hop right into this what if. So basically, Naruto is going. Oh shoot, you probably can't hear me. Naruto is not going to be a kid. He's actually going to be the younger brother of the Yellow Flash, and the Yellow Flash was Minato actually sealed the Nine Tails inside of him. Now, the only reason why we're doing this is because, well, I want to. Now, Naruto is actually going to be a highly, like, when the Nine Tails attack happened, Naruto was like 5. So let's just say the kid has to be under the age of 5 to get a tail to be sealed inside them without dying. So yeah, Naruto was 5 years old. He was somewhat a prodigy. He had his taijutsu was pretty great. His speed was nice too. He could do chakra control. And yeah, Naruto by the age of 10 was competing with people like Itachi, who Itachi was like around 7 or 8 when the Nine Tails attack happened. So yeah, he was competing with people like Itachi, but when Itachi pulled out Sharingan, Naruto, it was like his gist, like you have to lose now, like you don't really have a choice in this say. Now Naruto is not gonna learn the flying Raijin. He's actually going to learn a attack called Room. Now this is going to be, he can teleport other people. He can teleport their organs into his hands. He can teleport their head off. Bro, stop freaking texting me, man. Oh, I don't have any internet. Well, crap. He can teleport people's hearts to himself. He can teleport people's heads off, too. He can't teleport off limbs because, well, it has to be a full circle. And he can teleport an entire body. Now, he can only teleport objects to where he can see. My god. So, yeah. Probably gonna have to. Kid knocking on my door. So, yeah. So, now we're going to have a time skip where we see Naruto. He's saying, Tachi, don't go. Naruto, you know that you cannot defeat me. As Naruto looks around, sensing Ninja, as he says, coast is clear. Thank you, Naruto. You have been a great help to me. Take care of my younger brother, Sasuke. Of course. But we have to make it look like we fought, so do me a favor. And let's spar it out right now. You know if you use your ability Room. Don't worry. Let's go! As Naruto then charges chakra into his legs and rushes at Itachi, he then creates a wind style. Wind palm bullet. And Itachi then creates he just slashes his sword and they both then clash. Naruto takes out his kunai as he imbues it with wind, which then emerges into fire because of the density. He doesn't actually have fire lace. As he then slashes at Itachi, when a fire slashing goes at Itachi, and Itachi dodges, but then Naruto throws 2 more kunai that are on fire, making Itachi not being able to see the explosion tags, which the kunai then explode. Naruto then uses his Room and teleports behind Itachi, as he then has his blade behind Itachi's neck. And now Naruto didn't actually look into Itachi's eyes, but he saw a tiny red light, a little gleam from when Itachi was trying to dodge his attacks. And then he says, I got you. It seems you did. Or you didn't. As then another Itachi then appears. You're strong, Naruto, but not strong enough. Indeed. Well, that is if I was Naruto. Wait, what? As then, like, Naruto then puts a room, like, like Law's room, and then he then teleports. And he then spawns a heck lot of kunai, shuriken, explosive tags. And then he then says, no. Interior abomination. As Itachi gets out with blood running down his hands and legs. Dang it. I knew that you were gonna put me under a genjutsu, Itachi. And I also know you have that special eye, don't you? Keep it a secret, okay? Okay. As when Naruto says, well, adios, amigos. Wait, but I didn't even fight. We weren't fighting at our fullest extent. I'll just hit myself. As Naruto just smashes his head into a tree and runs right into another tree, giving him some scratches. And he, just knocked himself out. The Yambu come and then they find Naruto, with Itachi gone. Naruto's just panting. Dang. He had a ninja ally. We better go after him, sir. No, stay back. You can't defeat Itachi. Look at the ground. As we then see two Anbu. Oh, yes, sir. As they then leave, Naruto just smirks and he teleports away. He then goes to the third Hokage and the rest of the elders. As he looks up and he says, well, as Danzo and Lord Third simultaneously say. Oh, they all just say, well, Itachi is out of the village. As they just nod their heads. As Hin says, now, it's about time we put a bounty over his head. As then Naruto then glares at Danzo, saying, listen to me, you son of a cracker barrel. If you... What was that? Nothing. I didn't say anything. Did I say anything? Oh, damn it, I wish I could just kill that man right now. Son of a bitch. As the Hokage then interrupts. Well done, Naruto. You will now be relieved of your duties from as a jonnin. You'll now be put in the special jonnin class. No, I don't want to become an Anbu. No, they're even higher than the Anbu. They're called the Warriors. 4 strong ninja from the leaf. You're going to be the leader of the Warriors. We already have the Warriors consisting, and don't take this like anyway. I'm not, doing it. I'm not like saying that girls are weak. I'm not doing that. I'm just, well, in the series, Kurenai, she ain't really that strong, you know what I mean? But I'm not saying that girls are weak. Like, Kurenai, she's a special jonin, but she's just not a warrior in place. Let's just say Danzo convinced that, like, I'm not, what is it called? When people, I forgot what it's called, but I'm not saying, oh, since she's a girl, she's weak. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, she's not, like, in the warriors. Okay. The warriors consist of Asuma, Sarutobi, Kakashi Atake, and me, in my springtime of youth, Guy Sensei. As Guy just came barging through the door, he didn't hear any of the conversation. Guy, get out. Well, I wanted to, as, my boy Naruto just puts a room around Guy and teleports him away. Man, this guy's weird. As Naruto just nods at the third Hokage, and then he says, What about Genma and the rest? And Hayate. Hayate. Well, I don't know about him. Wait, but we're gonna need somebody to. Yeah, I'm not really gonna explain that. So, years pass, and Naruto, he hasn't been training Sasuke. Now, who's going to be inside of Sasuke's team? He's going to be in Sasuke's team. Now, now's a tricky one because Naruto don't got no kid, and Minato never had a kid. Well, crap. Sai, yeah, Sai, but this time, Sai's not that much of a dick. So yeah, uh, so we didn't see my boys Naruto, and he's just looking at his team. Then he's like, "Come on, guys, let's go." As they're about to do the bell test, and they like Team 7 just says, "Okay, there's literally no way we're gonna defeat this guy. He's a warrior of the leaf." And I know all ninja are warriors, but no, he's literally given the name a warrior, so he's like nearly as strong as the Sanin. Ooh, you're right. As Team 7 is about to wait. Excuse me. Team 7 is about to fight wait. Okay. Team 7 is about to fight Naruto. And they haven't rushed at Naruto at the same time, throwing kunai and stuff. And Sakura's not that much of a useless prick. Let's just say she got a little bit of training, like taijutsu training for my boys Naruto. It ain't nothing special, don't worry. We're not gonna amp her up. And Sasuke, he ain't getting no training. And Sai, well, you know who trained him. As they're trying to attack, Sai using his, art, and Sasuke using his fire, and Sakura using her cha! Dust of cloud dust. Cha! I am Sakura Haruno with the big forehead and pink hair who should have hooked up with Naruto. But she is not a gold digger, it turns out to be. Okay. Like, at the end of Naruto, I'm not gonna cap. It could have been written better, but I'm against the entire Naruto Hinata ship. Like, no cap. If they were to tell me, okay, if Kishimoto were to walk up to me and say, who would you rather pick, Hinata or Neji to stay alive? Neji. Y'all, we killing Hinata. Let's just scrap those plans about Neji and the entire Naruto and Hinata getting together. It's gonna be my girl Sakura and stuff getting together. Yeah, man. F you, Sa. Yeah. Or at least if I had written Naruto, I would have done that. And yeah. So we didn't see my boys as he just kicks all of them away. He says, okay, you realize I'm on the top jonnin, so coming at me forward ain't gonna work. Sasuke just keeps rushing. My gosh. Itachi seriously kept you alive. My gosh. You're ashamed for the Uchiha. Shin says, shut up! And rushes at Naruto. Naruto just teleports Sasuke's like head off as he's just holding it. Sasuke, he just teleports it back. Like he just teleports Sasuke liver. Yeah, he just teleports Sasuke's liver, making Sasuke fall to the ground. How does this feel now, Brad? Itachi really should have killed you. As Sasuke tries to get back up, and Naruto takes out a kunai to stab the heart. To stab. No, he took out Sasuke's heart, and Naruto's about to stab Sasuke's heart. But then all of a sudden, Sakura then comes in Cha, and Naruto just creates a clone and punches Sakura in the face. And then Sai then says, as then snakes then come up out of the ground, grabbing Naruto's feet. Naruto let this happen. And then he just acted like the snakes got him, and he fell to the ground. Teleport yourself to his heart back. Well, it seems you've gotten me. Dumb it. As he then turns into a log. Okay, this is just pointless. He's holding a kunai to all of their neck at the exact same time. How are you? Sasuke, you're a mistake. Sakura, you're weird, and you have a big forehead. You need to check that out. Might be a disease. Sai, you're weird. You don't talk at all. What's up with that? He just says, okay, you all pass. You at least try to do some teamwork. As he just throws them all away, and he says, Sai, come with me. Well, excuse me, I actually have to, as he then just teleports Sai with him, and says, listen, Sai, I know you're one of Danzo's lab rats, so I'm gonna do this. What are you gonna? As he then crosses his hands, and a seal then comes in the middle of his palm. He then puts it on Sai's head, ripping out all of Danzo's orders ever. And then, like, Sai still knows Danzo, but he says, I feel so different. Oh, and that bomb on your tongue. I have a good feeling that you're gay, Sai. So, yeah. Don't lick anything, okay? Because, the villagers might, there's a lot of homophobic villagers in the vicinity, so you might want to, just stay back. That was a joke. Don't take that offensive, please. And it don't matter if you're gay or not. Just let y'all know. Because I have a good feeling that if I didn't say that, y'all were gonna get offended. So Sai just goes back and he's training with Itachi. He teleports as he then gets a bird. He looks at the bird. He brings it down, and he sees a letter on it. It says, Meet me outside of the Leaf Village. As he then crushes the bird and says, Itachi. He then yawns. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Well, I can't do any more training. Okay. You have to keep up the springtime of youth, even when you're sleeping. So, I wrote a list for a guy. Stick it up your ass. As he just walks away, he teleports to where he can see, and he body flickers faster than any of them can see. Going to his bed, creating a clone, and then he jumps on top of his roof, looking out at the end of the village. He then teleports, and he goes there. So, long time no see. Hitachi. Long time no see either. Now let me tell you this. I've gathered some information that Orochimaru will be attacking the Leaf Village. About a month from then. Me and my partner, Kisame Hoshigaki, are going to invade the Leaf. Well, if that's what's gonna happen. As Naruto then peers right at Itachi's neck, holding a kunai, like stabbing it into, the weak part of your neck under the bones of your throat, of your esophagus. Yeah, right there. The cushy part. Season says, whoa, that sounded wrong. Season says, well, if you're gonna invade the Leaf Village, I might as well kill you where you stand. As tension begins to grow. Naruto, don't worry. I know, we are coming for you, though. Just letting you know. I can take on both you. I can take on you and kill you. And if your partner is even half as strong as you, I can definitely kill him too. So, what makes you think that I'm afraid of both of you? Because we will come out there badly injured but still alive. But you will come out there dead. So, that even gives me a better reason to kill you where you stand, right, Itachi? Listen, it was orders. I had to do it to protect the Leaf Village. Yeah, yeah. Keep making yourself believe that bullcrap. Killing her. As a matter of fact, I ought to kill you where you stand, Itachi. And he says, I'm sorry. It's for the better of the Leaf. It's for the better of the Leaf. I know she loved you. Nah, she loved you. You sick bastard. I didn't say the word. Well, I did say the word, but I didn't, fully say it. As Naruto takes the kunai from his knife. I mean, the kunai from Itachi's throat. Don't get it mixed up, dummy. Nami loved you. And only you. I was nothing but... Let's not talk about it. Okay, I'm letting you go alive. Okay, Itachi. Yes. Bye. Bye. Now, this one really ending off as if like this would if like, comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends on your social media platforms, YouTube. Yeah, I thought about I gave y'all a long video because I haven't posted for a very long time. So yeah, peace out.